engaged by any means, but there is a tremendous amount of scaling here.
Okay.
And it is going to be a pretty good matchup, you know, at least in the early levels up into that Fiora. So we'll have to see, you know, how this top lane matchup is going to go. Absolutely. They're going to be able to start stacking up these dragons here. But one concern I do have that we haven't really touched on is, you know, generally when you see Kennen in the game, you're always going to have an in. And it's starting to feel a little bit like bot versus top, right? You're looking at the gold advantage between these two players, then you're looking down towards bottom lane. Even
step up, they put the wards down to get rid of the vision. And as Scout heals back up, it's going to be claimed. Without Shockwave, the fight is harder. Zek a bit low on mana. That's a stun, but will it be enough though? 100 HP, Wish comes off in time. But they're still going for a bit more. First blood, the latest the worlds comes through. King gets a single vital. Will it be enough to kill? Yes, Pioshik takes him down. DRX 2-0. Viper still slowed, fights back on a dash.
Flandre has ult.
Kill him. It's a stun. Refuses to ult though. Does not go for any more. Finally, dives on in. Gets the 3-man stun. The single kill. The stun away onto Pioshik and nothing more than that. A 1,000 gold lead and 2 dragons. DRX in the lead.
Oh, very back and forth there, but at the same time, Kingen goes mid, and he is like potentially going to knock down that full tower there. Fiora crushes through that, but now Scout!
What a shuffle! Barrel goes for a ward. I don't know if he saw Scout or not, but gets punished.
DRX find themselves in a pretty comfortable position right now. The next major objective they'll be looking to play for is this dragon spawning in about 2 minutes time.
So will be a kill on that tower unless they can somehow stop it from charging, but I doubt that they can. So the turret does go down. Kingen can actually come back.
So important when it comes to the big team fight. The arrow comes through.
Actually just tags Lee Sin, who's just standing still. Takes the tank, but he's going to be fine at the end of the day. They know where Kingen is. He walked over to the Azir turret. Couldn't find a better flank than that. Just sitting behind, hoping for an angle. 6,000 health left on the Drake. Barrel on the top side. Another mid-wave catches up. That is already 100 gold denied away from EDG, but they stick around for more. Level 13 on the Azir. Gonna look for the play onto Barrel. Finds the shark back, kills him without a single spell cast. In goes Flandre. There's a second. Make over the wall. The chase down for Kingen. Gets single kill. Kick back, but not taken down. Staying alive. Down to half health. Finds a 3-man slow. But JJ on the chase. Q's gonna be sidestep. Stays alive. Flash in for Viper. Nearly dies, but forces DRX to flash away. Flash back in. The second gets the kill on the Viper. A chase in. JJ missed, but Scout is here to finish the job.
It's an absolute bloodbath, back and forth. Skill shot just barely not connecting. Deft on the wrong side of the map, and Scout is here to kill his former teammate.
W auto Q comes back up. There is the ramp. We know Pioshik's around, so a steal's not going to happen, or it is going to be flipped over what I should say. King indeed looking for his flank play, but doesn't have it just yet. Scout, no flash, but has the ulti yet again. And once again, looking for this dragon. Most of them playing inside the brush. A blue trigger required to see where everyone is. Flandre still does behind his own team. Cannot find the actual flank. It's going to be up on the front side instead. Several pop. Nice smite. Pioshik grabs it.
DRX are playing the map so well.
3-1 in turrets. 3-0 in...
You can actually see the graphic of that, which means he's not going to be able to smite it. You can, of course, smite while you are stunned, but not if you do not have vision of the dragon. Yeah. Top side. And they're clearing out all the wards in this area, as well as pushing up towards mid. And they should be able to knock down this tier 1 here pretty easily.
Fog of war yet to be spotted. The teams have reversed compared to the last time we saw this dragon fight. Flandre hovering around behind. They don't see Kingen on the flank, but here comes the arrow.
Arrow hits Scout. Smite fight, not just yet. It's going to be reset on the Drake. Fiora still not in. Shockwave catches one. Mako stays alive. Here comes Fiora. Finds the kill. The cannon goes back in for 2. And you got a bunch of damage still on Azeka. Stopwatch buys some time. Fiora goes for broke, but his ankles are just that. The kick, and it's Scout securing the kill. On for a triple. And EDG win as long as they possibly could.
Created by this Azir, opens the window for Flandre to fly in with his ultimate, for Viper to go forward as well. Everyone, it is EDG truly in the driver's seat here, i.e. nearly done for Viper. It will be after this Baron power play because he already has all the
side. Siege slows down a little bit. Ash, Heimer, Orianna, pretty good defensive tools. And despite grabbing this Baron buff, EDG actually behind in turret kills so far. Of course, more to do as mid lane tier 2 should drop. And Kingen will finally get his own recall off. So still about 50.
Unless they're willing to commit, he's going to take advantage of his range to chip away at these towers.
I mean, that is just the flat pen build there. Q +1, maybe 2 autos. It's a good 60% of Def's health there.
Yep.
And they're just going to punch it right through, knocking down the first inhibitor tower. The inhibitor is going to be gone very quickly here. We'll see how quickly Kingen comes back because he is still up in that top lane, still pushing. And it looks like they're going to be willing to give up this middle inhibit as well. They don't feel that they can defend it. So they're going to try to potentially trade for a top lane inhib. And you can see Flandre going back now. They're going to try to stop the recall.
Okay, yep, they get a couple more seconds off of the Lee Sin, but it's going to be middle inhibitor gone. Kingen doing what he can to get every objective possible. Can he kill his turret in time? With Demolish, it was close. And maybe there's going to be some wave capabilities on. Wants to go. Flandre has several vitals up, but the W's already burned. Q, auto. It's going to be the last shot. He can't, and he can! 700 gold and a runaway. Kingen will try to start with his life. Sivir ulti, I believe, burned. Nah, they can't get Gamers walking up. They get 3-man top lane, and you will delete structures. So EDG rush down the Baron. Recalls take 8 seconds. Inhibitor is gone. Quick wave clear comes through. Now Barrel's here. He can put down wards, he can put down turrets, and they're going for the base. Scout shows up, but can you find the shuffle? He's able to get it, but over the wall they go. A stopwatch burn, and Viper gets the kill. Viper flashes, they get the second, and just like that, Scout is legendary.
Yeah, that's huge. They get back. Both the carries of EDG do arrive, and now they're going to try to go for an end of their own. They're TPing back in here. 4 members of EDG are going to be here. There's only 3 from DRX.
Is going to be enough there. Def not going to be locked down too much just yet, but they're going to go for the wave as best they can. They know bot lane is flooding in. Zeka's wave clear is only so good. A new cannon, a new Superman is on the way. And they've got a 4 versus 3 inside the base. Sivir still walking over. She TP to the base. First turret dropping pretty rapidly. Still trying to clear out the minions. First turret is down. A stopwatch burn, but that should be a kill every time, right? Def going to be locked in place. Here goes cannon. The kick back. 2 kills. And EDG going to take the very first game. The attempt at the nexus does not succeed from DRX. The early game was not enough, but Scout drops. 3 alive. Can they kill it in time? JJ gets low. Viper's still hitting. He's got the Guardian Angel, and the Nexus falls. EDG takes game 1.
They are one of the best team fighting teams in the world. The reason why they were so competitive in the LPL during playoffs was because of their incredible team fighting. And that man in the mid lane, Scout, he will once again be on the Azir. He'll have the Lulu as additional utility that is committing to this play. Kingen does have the level advantage.
And here we go. For it. Finds for a stun, slow combo. He's going to flash, find the stun, and a flash over. They're going to have it after all. Beautifully set up, beautifully secured. Fierce blood goes to Flandre.
That was so well done there. Double flash straight in onto Kingen, and they hold this edge 1E stun for after Kingen flashes so they can catch right back up onto him. Really, really nicely done. And now we're seeing the inverse of what we were talking about play out here. Piotrek, though, looking for a wraparound on bot, but Barrel may just be dead.
Barrel has no summoners, and he's going to go down to the first kill for Aphelios indeed. Yes, it's a trade kill. Well,
so is Scout.
It's reading that there's going to be a longer play on the top side. Scout has indeed walked up. They're going for the play here. Ulti's then going to land. Seconds coming around. Those are going to be enough. They shuffle the boat with the turret. No one has aggro yet, but the damage should be enough. It is traded back. Zeka reads the play. And
Zeka playing the laning phase very well. Let's see if he can translate that lane advantage into the team fight later on, as JJ has found Barrel.
Oh, what a great stun. Will it be enough, though? Summoners are down, and Viper secures
that. He thinks that even if he flashed over the wall, he was going to get hit by the Sejuani ultimate, so he decided to flash left. But it looks like that with no flash, he ain't getting out of this one.
Stuck with a slow, can they give it over to the AD carry yet again? Looks like it is going to be claimed by Sil. Despite being down in kills, able to play the lane out pretty well. And they're going to get even more as long as Def should stay in range. He is plus 610. Thank you very much. Def is huge at 50.
Is like in the lead right now, but I feel like a lot of these gold leads being generated by DRX are just small individual lane advantages being built, but in the grand. And credit to Flandre, because this is historically what he's known for, right? The weak side player, the one that often gets a lot of reasons for a good ult from JJ.
Themselves a stun. Will it kill Barrel for the 4th time this game? In comes Jackson. Flandre gets hit.
Maintain that level of dominance for so long. EDG setting up the dive here as Kingen comes in.
Versus 1. Kingen flash the way, gets a ton of knockups. Locks JJ down to the turret, and he's got reinforcements. Will it be enough? Not just yet. Everyone getting away. Poppy, evict, flashes in, looks for Scout. Not quite killing him. He's got enough reinforcements, and with Mako around, the durability is too much. The rest of the DRX are coming around as well. Over the wall goes down. Half HP on the Viper. EDG, 5 men strong, running away.
It's EDG forced to play on the defense. They were the team setting up the dive, but the response from DRX was swift. Barrel has his eyes on a play, but I don't think they're going to convert it into much. The TP coming out from the Ezreal, going down towards the mid lane. The ultimate just to delay the backs. DRX want to secure objectives, and they're going to do just that. Top tower secured. They have their eyes on mid as well.
They're going to get 2 towers and a Herald off of this. This is actually brilliant. We saw Def just TP straight towards mid. Barrel, they'll pull the aggro on the tower.
Oh, had to flash the ulti. Gale Force and the Q!
It was last year that Beryl had to lose at the hands of EDG in the final. And here in game 2.
Second drink of the game. Looking to go to EDG's way. Pioshik is around to try to find the smite. Zeka zone out for a second. Go for the stun. Smited. Well done. But the team fight is here. Big damage out of King in an eviction on a 1. JJ going to be attacked. He should go down. And yes, the kill goes over to death. It's DRX trying to find a team fight in the mountain. Actually, it's the Infernal Rift making it easy to chase on in. That means Mako's going to be in range. And Mako is going to drop. EDG have the Drakes, but DRX kill the champion.
And they have a Herald as well. Could they go to Baron here? Or are they just going to push for towers? There's no jungler alive. They didn't make the call. They're going to play for gold. They're going to go for the inhibitor tower here. Tier 2 will fall quickly, but can Scout prevent a second charge?
I think in a one-shot we have seen JJ getting the better of smites. Not only last game, but this game as well. Taking away the red buff, for example. Over the wall goes Kingin. A lockdown. Viper tries to run. Lulu helps, but he's still going to go down. Pioshik gets the kill. Credit so far to the edge. Punished a lot for it in the early game, but now 20 minutes in has gotten so much for them. 4,000 health left of this one. JJ has flash, he has smite, he has the ability to play it out. Question is, will Poppy keep him away? The stun, he still gets the ult off in time. It's going to be smited. Pioshik guarantees it. That was beautiful.
DRX are just taking over.
Incredibly well. Now Zeka is looking for a pick of his own on the Scout.
Gonna find it there. ER all gonna land, but with his jungler around, it's gonna be enough. Oh, the R2 is late. The stun lands as well, and he's burning, and he doesn't have lethal damage anymore. The E would be all that would kill, and it wouldn't land at the end of the day. 100 health left on him. He's got some honey fruit. The jump on in for Scout. The shutdown comes through. Drake is alive. Heimer kills it. Bot lane gonna drop the Aatrox as well.
They're getting stuff on the other side of the map, but I mean, he had full info. He knew that was a 1v2, and he decided to just try to take it anyway. Not able to find the execution there to make it happen. He does get the flash off of Scout, so at least it is a trade of summoners there, but Zeka really didn't have any reason to try to take that 1v2 while his team is just getting so much on the other side.
Yep, EDG, while they will be happy with the single kill and the tower.
Goes flash Gale Force, he should feel pretty safe. TP comes in as well to bring in Scout. This could be the fight. Eviction from Poppy. It's not gonna land, goes out a little bit too late. That might mean the angle. Pioshik cannot get rid of anyone anymore. Shrelly has popped out from Mako, not gonna matter there. King into the target. Gale Force again cannot find his stun, but Pioshik could be chunked. One more auto gets the stun, and they can kill him. He flashes, just barely stays alive, and waits for the Warmog's region to kick back in. They keep this 5-on-5 going. The Drake is alive. For now, there's no Drake. A flash. Force out a barrel. A Scout goes in for more. Could have got his own flash. Doesn't go for it. Could come right back around. And now Pioshik is regenning.
He's regenning right back to full, but Kingin has no flash, no ulti, so this Aatrox is going to be a lot weaker in the fight. They also use the ulti on Beryl. They use the ulti there on Death. EDG are going to start this up, and they do have the ultimate advantages and the summoner advantages right now.
Big 3 ults up right now for EDG. True shot rush going to cross. Now it's only a Kali. Stun's going to land. Dragon burned down. Soul plate for EDG. But can they get out? Here comes Kingin. Oh! The knockup. But the rest of the backline stays safe for now. Tackle won't find the stun either. Zek has to jump back out. No one dying just yet. Kingin almost stunnable. Zek won't find the rest of it. E2 to R2 backwards, and there is no kill to be had. A Drake secured. EDG on Infernal Soul Point.
A very tense exchange between EDG and DRX.
Play up. Take the punishment, come back out of combat for 10 seconds and go back to full HP, basically. They stack on up, but you can see Zeka putting the top side, doing very well in the Akali. It's top tier 2.
And I think it's really, really smart for JJ as well. You're looking over, Death is constantly poking away at them. They have a Bloodthirster on the Apollo, so he can shut off the poke. They're looking for Scout.
Viper out an easy target there. You got Scout going for the knockback on a second, getting him away, but that's 2 ultis down for mid and jungle.
Everything looks good for DRX.
4,000 health left onto this one. When does he get into the pit? Does he have a chance here for JJ? Gonna Q, flash, smited away by Pioshik, well secured on the Baron. Is this team fight gonna happen now? Is Kingin gonna push out Flandre staying alive? JJ cannot leave the pit. He's gonna drop.
Gets into the pit, it's down to 700, and he had the smite. It looked like he was trying to do a combo, but
knocked back on a second, huge damage, invisible. Does he have damage in his skull? Oh! Yes, he does! Death captive, baby! It's gonna be one, a Gale Force, but not in range for the rest. Zeka gets away.
Wow, Zeka is able to get the solo kill onto Scout. A bit of revenge after game one. This time he's able to find the ultimate, and this time he'll shut down the mid of EDG.
And now that's a lot of the wave clear gone here for EDG. Azir is their best wave clear here, so they're pushing in through mid, they're pushing in through top, they're getting these lanes. Look at this, a TP flank coming in here from Scout.
Okay.
Can he actually find Daft?
Can Deft survive? Arcane shifts one, he's got a QSS. He's gonna shuffle away, keeps it up for a bit more time, but he should still be the target, and they kill him. The AD carry is down, but the base is under attack. Onto the Nexus turrets they could be, but don't want to take an actual 5v4. Pioshik finds a bit of time there against JJ, who wants a slow. Knock up, he's gonna land. He doesn't have the last shot just yet, but maybe with Jax they have it. No, he's gonna get away. But 10 seconds until Dragon Soul, and Deft is 30 seconds after that.
And they have the inside track, but they could go top. They can actually go top here and try to turn it into a chaotic cave. They're sending 3 top. They're going to try to go for a second inhibitor. Who goes back to defend? Pioshik is harassing them. Mako's base has been canceled, so it's Flandre and
2v3.
Viper.
2v3. It's enough to defend the Nexus turrets, though, is the thing. He wants to go in for more. I mean, without the big carries, right? Zek is the only one. Jumps in for Viper, but zoned out. Ruined. Stopwatch. He can stay for the stun. Goes for Barrel. And again, he finds the Heimerdinger. Aatrox kills off Lulu, though. The fight's still going across the map right now. Dragon Soul has been claimed. And Flandre has what? He has vision. Ward. Flash stuns. Second. Oh! And
the tower
hits the minions, and Zeka gets away.
Oh,
the bottom side, though, Scout is being attacked. Does he have the damage? He does not. 10 to 10 and kill.
Wave is pushing in, and DRX patiently make their way
ghosted.
towards EDG.
Viper wants his kill. On lands, and Viper screams. Watch, he doesn't have infinite safety. Zeka just eating back over to his own shroud. Not going to find the play just yet, but with Scout sieging, with a stun on the jungler, they're going to push him off to go for the mid turret, and they should kill it.
Yeah, they're going to be able to
get them away. The vision is fully there. Mid will be pushed in, but Zeka on the wings gets rid of Scout's Banshee's Veil. 6k health, already getting burned low. The damage is so incredibly high. Pioshik stuck in the pit, gets stunned, and Zeka waits in the wings. He has not yet looked for the flank as he gets rid of wards. Pioshik low, but not down. Flutter jumps back in the team, and Barrel safe in the wings now as well.
Barrel being forced back incredibly low. This is a big win for EDG. Pioshik looking to try and heal on the backside of the Baron pit. But good highlight there. Zalen Freak, that top wave is continuing to push in, and it's something that EDG have to deal with. Instead, they make their way towards mid.
Flandre had walked up. Poppy's going to recall. She looked for the play, but they've already recalled out Scout, so it's going to be just the push towards mid and the retreat back, because guess what, though? Poppy is on the flank. Poppy's on the flank. She's going to get here before Azir. They've got a chance at finding the kills. Viper has flash. Viper has flash.
Oh, the roost!
Stun to Pioshik. Will it be the kill? Stone plate is not enough.
EDG's Baron.
I don't know that they can. They don't have a jungler here, and Barrel has no flash.
It says TP. Deft TP's to the top lane. They've got to get back to the base. They've got to answer him.
Double TP.
They're going. They send more. Sedge gets the stun, but inside the pit, they're still playing for Baron. It's secured, but Deft kills turret number 1. He kills turret number 2, and the Nexus is in his eyes, and he's gonna get the
inhibitor! The inhibitor is back up! What?
He cannot get the stun.
No way! Oh my God, Def, no! The game was in your hands, Def! It was right.
And Elder is spawning.
I cannot believe that just happened.
It's just insane. And the stop on the Aatrox as well. The stop on the Aatrox, you have to wonder how much faster could it have gone down? Would they have had the extra damage with the Aatrox here to actually get the kill? I think they would have for sure. So the Sejuani stopping the Aatrox really made all the difference there.
Oh no! It's so painful to watch.
It's so close, and Def loses everything here. He loses the TP, loses the GA.
I can't believe it. I've never seen that in all my years of playing League of Legends. I have never once in my life seen that happen.
EDG will now secure the Elder.
It is Elder, it is EDG pushing forward here with Viper feeling like an unstoppable force. But DRX must find some way to stop him.
Zeka has TP. If he finds a way in, it's not going to happen there. Flandre is actually in base. Deft's going to Arcane Shift out away. Theoretically, it is 5v4. Against Elder Dragon, it is tough, but Flandre is playing to make sure there's not a TP force down. Has Ghost, but no Flash. He is killable. They evict only minions. This small wave can be cleared. Shirelia's popped, 30 seconds in the Baron. Walking in for a bit more. Pioshik chunked a bit. Zeka waiting in the wings still. King in on the side, jump now on by Jax. Viper still playing to the edge. One hit will kill Pioshik. He tries to get in range, can't find him, but Ghost is now popped. No defensive tools left. There's a shuffle back. It's a stopwatch to buy some time. But does he have a target in his eyes? It's not gonna happen. A solo kill for Flandre inside the opposing base. Flandre may die, but doesn't matter because the base is going to fall. Death dies nexus to nexus, and EDG go up 2-0. What? I mean, digs it out here and says, this is the right call for it. We get Renata Callista, a lane that's been highly sought after for like the entire last half of this year. It's come and gone, sure, but like still very, very strong. And Def goes something he hasn't played in forever.
A huge amount of control on the bot lane, 2 versus 2, so it makes sense. And they will convert this and over that early pick to Pioshik.
Nicely done. One objective on the board. DRX. See if they can get anything out of it. The ultimate cross gets all 4 stacks already, but Kingen heals back up reasonably well. His Q, his auto's doing enough. Jidjet is around, but does not land the skill shots. Has an ulti, still holding on to it. Does Flandre have the damage and their sweet spot's going to land? And King gets back to half HP. Without a bunch of bonus AD, the ultimate
Been able to get much done. It's just been kind of keeping Kingen somewhat safe.
might. So it's stealable, but doesn't land it. Is it too much from Zeka? He's ulted, and he dies!
Yeah, Pioshik and Kingen looking like they're wanting to try to contest here. Fiora did TP to mid, so Fiora is arriving, but they are pretty heavily committed to this.
For the play under Gracie, gonna be fine though. Sweet spot hittable, gets the eye. Pioshik gets the ulti. Now, it is going to be an almost certain death. Kill goes to Jidjet. One on the board now for the Grave. Could have been a good share of gold. EDG with their kills. Up 600 gold in the early game. Somewhere to be farmed though. Mako goes for the ulti. Gonna not. Oh, he does land on a depth. And that means the combo can land.
Oh, the cash in!
Executes Mako. Viper comes in for the rest. Barrel certainly cannot survive this one. They'll wait. They'll rend him in the end. Viper should get the kill. And it's gonna be gold positive, but at least Def got...
EDG have the kill lead. The gold is still very comparable.
It really is. I don't think you can favor scaling too much. Really nicely done, I think, escaping what was a pretty difficult situation. And Kingen is up at least a bit of farm.
Ooh, gets a smite steal on something, but it's gonna be enough damage. Might have to ulti. This one does so. And as he's pushed away, not quite a dive. An ulti for a red steal might be okay, but Scout's coming around. Zeka lands the stun, and he makes good in his play from earlier. Everfrost lands. He is out.
Borrowed.
Borrowed.
As Zeka's looking to return it.
It's our ultimate summoner. 3,000 health on the Cloud Drake. Everyone else walking in there. JJ would like the smite. It's going to be claimed by Pioshik. No execute yet for Death Kill, and in fact, forcing the ulti out of Kindred now as well. Pioshik, that is a very long cooldown. It'll be up in time for the next Drake, sure. Not a lot of health given.
Game's up, but DRX are not going down without a fight.
Certainly in quite the battle here. Only a 1,000 gold difference. Scout gonna go ahead and let this wave get crushed as he knocks down these minions in a nice amount of gold and XP as possible. Zeka only now walking to this lane. He lets the wave die. He'll get the rest of this gold, pick up the 500, and walk away clean, putting the game a little bit. Yeah. Oh. Okay, ulti goes in for more flash or flash. That means he's low. Ultiable. Goal! Step by Kingen.
Look at Zeka. He's so far behind them. He actually TP'd in there. They're going to look for the deep flank.
Big flank. Wants a stun. Is he going to find it there? Make this a shield.
Waiting.
Get ready for the rest. What's he going to steal? Looks at the Everfrost. Nothing else. Doesn't want this fight anymore. Immediately pulled out by Viper.
Yeah, but that's Mako's flash. Mako flashed immediately there before he got pulled out. Going to be a sidestep on that ulti. He's going to try to read the other side. So going to be a little bit more difficult, but Pioshik isn't the pay. Remember, he can ulti the dragon if he wants. Zeka.
Steal, Berserk hits absolutely no one, and claimed by Pioshik. It's enough time to jump in.
Going to get them the tier 1 as well. That was a beautiful position from Zeka.
This is something we saw a lot from him in the group stages. Zeka stealing away Maokai ultimates to act as zoning tools, and now EDG committing to a dive.
No flash, no ulti anymore. It's going to drop down. Flana gets the kill credit. Something on the cross map. EDG need to wait for the next wave to kill the next turret, but you can see DRX grouped up around Baron. TP is up for the victory. He joined the team, and that 4v4 is more than DRX wants to play. Cashes in and goes huge.
Yeah, for Scout, he's now up to nearly 900 gold, 800 and something.
This mid-wave has been a massive point of contention throughout this series, and it's all because of this tier 1. But EDG are saying, this is our time. We're looking to secure it.
Shrilly's gonna wait from Zeka. It's gonna be enough space to knock down the mid lane outer turret. So 3-3. All the outers. Only gonna send one for Drake, though. The rest of us are already gonna try to poke you off the Baron. Down to 11K.
I just don't know that they can do it in front of Scout. I don't see it as realistic, but they're going to try to rush it down. They use Zeka for the zoning ult again, but
yeah,
there's just no way you can do it in the face of this Victor.
The other problem is you have no real tank, right?
Yeah,
We talked about for the take, but they have their eyes set on the tier 2, and it looks like DRX don't have the wave clear to stop them.
Yeah, Deft has got to be so careful. You don't want to lose your stacks at this point.
Keep going.
He's got to be close to 500. They're just going to keep going, as you say.
Yeah.
There's no answer here. I mean, the wave clear is horrible for DRX, and that is one of the big advantages that EDG have.
2v1 top side means nothing. Fiora just takes the farm, feels good about it. They will stay a little bit, but keep in mind, it's going to be a 5v4 soon. The difference, though, is Shirelia's diff. It is, of course, it's on cooldown for now, but you still know that Renata can give teammates haste. When you land a spell on a teammate, they get even more above that one as well. And they're going to walk away. Zek getting chunked down to half HP, rended, and pushed out. They're still playing in this fight. Fiora keeping in the mid to guarantee the kill. Renata ult, going to land on Fiora, and they're going to catch a whole lot of damage. Scout has to burn his Zonias. Will the re-engage look good? He's silenced, he is shut down! A huge fight for Deft! He gets the auto he needed. Flandre is low, gets to repost it, but it's already a second kill in for Zeka. What DRX needed may have been found, and he's got to stack up the red. He's got to stack it and pull it, and it's not gonna happen! 3-0, DRX are back!
A 1,200 goal cash in there for Deft. He gets so much off the fight, and they're going to head to Baron here, surely. It should be theirs for the
It is he who comes out on top. DRX will secure the Baron, and they will walk away the victors.
Massive, and now DRX have the Baron. They know Scout is top, so the wave clear isn't here, but he's going to TP. Can they kill the tower first?
They're going to try to get a bit of damage. He's going to show up onto a silence. Renata gonna get the disengage, but not enough. Another turret falls, and DRX looking to find a win. They were robbed in game 2 by a quarter of a second, and now the gold lead balloons, grows and grows, 4,000 nearly to their name. Next dragon is a soul.
We haven't seen LCK dominance in a number of years, but with the way DRX is playing, we'll see if they can make the reverse sweep happen. Zeka once again dashes in.
Pioshik, and finding it again, low health bars. Pioshik, yes, he's going to be inside the ulti, staying alive for this one. Middle inhibitor is gone, but the fountain, of course, is on one side of the map, so EDG get their health bars back. Look at a bot lane, but time is limited. Bear only has so much healing. Summoner Heal and Wish are up. They're going to feel comfortable for this one. Without Kindred, the burst is still a possibility. Bot lane inhibitor turret drops. They cannot find anything too big out of Flandre just yet.
DRX don't need to rush this though, they can take their time. They know that Death is incredibly strong and they have the empowered minions on their side. 2 inhibitors down, now they just need to disengage.
5v5.
Certainly do. DRX have been in this position before. It was about an hour ago. They had an exposed nexus, and they were incredibly close. Now, of course,
Drake is burned and slain, and a Cloud Soul comes through for DRX.
And Pioshik
roster.
Absolutely. You can see Viper knows the physical damage threat there is massive. Looks like he's building towards probably a last item Branduin's here. But here comes Kingen and Feral.
Kingen wants to walk in. They're going to throw in the Renata. The Scout nearly dead. Gets the Zonias away. Gets away from the flash. Berserk in the backline. Isn't enough damage. It is not. Renata dropped. Pioshik gets the ulti with 50 health left. And he's going to burn the stopwatch now as well. Flandre needs to live. Gets a bit of healing, but it's not going to be enough. Chicha mostly left alone. Knocked up and slain. And Def will take another head. And another. And another. And that's going to steal the deal. Scout left alone, trying to clear waves, but DRX are 3v1.
DRX do not falter, they do not give up, and they stand strong in the face of the reigning world champions. They will bring us to another game, and they will take down EDG.
The inhibitors likely will not save you now, but we'll wait till the whole thing falls. Kingen dives in for Scout. Cannot find his man just yet. May in fact drop, but they're on to the Nexus. Deft finally gets the shot. Yeah. Oh, it's at the board. We weren't far off.
This is actually really fun. This is something we saw Sven bring out a couple times in NA. Has been played around the world a little bit. Very often it's Hail of Blades, and we might actually even see double Hail of Blades.
630, DRX. A lot of control here. Top laners haven't been back to base just yet, but both bot laners on Vamp Scepter. Gonna withstand the poke. Chicha, best he could do is counter jungle a 90 gold Raptor camp. Mountain Drake worth so much more.
DRX firm control over the early game once again.
Towards top. First base from both of them, so we'll get a lot more dangerous. Scout could be in some trouble now.
One more auto will be the stun, but Scout's W back up. Actually has to burn R for it, save the cooldown. Flash away, it's going to be Barrel flashing out himself. Early burn on some cooldowns right now. Def's going to be the better of that trade, it looks like, but his support quite low. Now playing the top side, is it going to be enough? They look for the chains, look for the kill. Will they find Kingen? A big knockup there from Aatrox. Smite for health. First blood comes through to Kingen. Smite comes across the rest of it. Pioshik will drop though as well. Scout able to claim the actual eye himself. Zeka getting dropped. Doesn't have any cooldowns left. Wander needs his Q back up, and he doesn't have it. Zeka gonna get away.
Nicely done.
Kill. And I'm wondering where the third Q comes in from. If you don't have time, Scout lands the root.
Yep, that's going to be forcing the cleanse out. Verisol lands. There is no way out for Ash. You gotta believe this one's going to be killed. Stuck against the wall. Pioshik can see it happen, but can't make the play. Scout comes in and secures the kill. Nicely picked up. Dragon on the board. The top scoreboard favors DRX. The bottom scoreboard is the Rift Herald, and here comes the pending team fight. Down to 4K. Pioshik wants at the front line. There's the eye gonna be hit again, and it's gonna be a smite. It's gonna be ulti out of Jeje, and it just deletes the poor Lee Sin. Renata can't help now, but the re-engage looks good. Kingen quite low. No kill just yet. Second flies in, but everyone flashes back away. Re-engage. Ash finds the knockup. Smite claims the Herald, and Zeka's killed off Mako. Chasing in for Flandre. Next attack would kill, and they'll knock him down. DRX taking the lead.
Sure, at least doesn't proc, but he's shrunk down to narrowly above half. Kingen, though, on the top lane, is going to be able to take down that tier 1 tower, and that should be the first of the game, and it's going to be solo gold, so a lot of gold.
4, and it means they know. You can see Scout sees him on the waves. It's okay, cool, I can go back to mid now as well. Dragon will be handed off. Now it's traded.
That was really clever, though, from Def. You know, gets the eyes on it, sees the desync recalls, gets over the wall, and is another tower going their way. That's when you have to really start getting pretty frightened, because this was actually a draft. Oh, a Scout. We'll have to pull back. This was a draft where both the Akali and the Sylas were banned out first phase by the whole game, as he seems to be doing thus far. Then things get harder.
Uh-oh. That's a chunk on a barrel. That is a very dead Ash. Burns the arrow. Deft himself a summoner's
attacks. And he wasn't sure that he would have enough damage in the tank to actually finish off Flandre.
EDG looking for a way into the fight.
7,000 health. When we get the ultis coming across, the poke's pretty solid. Flandre needs to hit the front line. A little poke towards Zek is going to be still okay. 4,000 health. Lee Sin can come in. When does the fight start? Dives on and looks for the kick. Into the wall. Knock him into Pioshik. Smited by DRX, and he stays alive. On the other side, we've already seen the kill in Renata Glass, but it's a 1-for-1. Now 2 as Zeka safely fires from the back. Flandre pushed away. Scout could be the target. He is stunned, and Barrel shoots them from behind. Is it going to be enough, though, as they throw in the clone? Going to be able to stop that with his own passive, and Scout still on the way out. Should be able to survive this one. Turret will fire once, maybe twice. Over the wall comes Pioshik, but can't find his kill either.
Wow, DRX are out team fighting EDG, and they're doing it in convincing fashion. The TP now comes in from DRX.
A quick slow, needs one more auto, and he can find the stun, he will get it. Here's the rest, flash volley, it's a flash to safety. Viper chunked again.
Man, the slows are so oppressive from DRX. It took so long for EDG to be able to...
Of game 4. After we thought their mental would be broken after game 2, they've come in and they've shown EDG a plethora of different styles and a confident
Zeka plus Def can do the damage that you need. But Kingen.
Okay, the play towards Kingen. Ults to ignore it what he can, but kicked right back out. Hookshot gets a lot of space, but will it be enough? Other side of the map, of course, is 4 versus 3. Kingen buys what time he can, goes for the sweep, gets a slow. But they're going to find the rest of these. Wants to hook away, gets a shield, and a Zhonya's a stopwatch to buy some time. Baron is still low. He almost finds the kill, but look at the other side. The 4v3 looks good. Scout, it's his clone. It's Def getting 25 gold, but it has stopped the Baron. Pioshik, low on health.
They're going to start this. Oh, they're going to choose to disengage.
It could have been dead.
Scout.
Out flash. Team fight coming soon. Pioshik could walk forward. It would be Dragon Soul if he claims it. Gonna jump in. 2k health. Trying to find the fight. Picked up at 11 HP by Jeje. In the backside is Azir rooted out of place and stuck away. They're all running. Does Scout find his kill? He dives in and he shuts down the mid laner.
Scout will find the pick, and they're looking for more. Deft is on a sliver of HP.
A lot of damage on the backside. More and more poke coming across Flandre. Nearly dead. Just a death's dance, burning him down. Over the wall they go. Jeje barely stays alive. Scout needs his ulti back in 10 seconds. WRQ would kill Def. Flash in, there's the E, but it's not enough just yet. Ludens gets the kill, they get the other one. The bot lane is dead, and it might be time to look for Baron.
And EDG prove once again why they are a phenomenal team fighting team. The positioning, the execution, everything comes together as they secure the dragon, and they will take down DRX in the fight.
Oh, Viper's left alone. And that was a fog guess, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
He's
TP
coming,
though.
but he's far away.
Another
Viper's come back.
TP.
It's a 2v2, but will it be enough? Zeka has everything. Can Scout make it happen? The first arrow misses. King goes in for the stun. Cleanse, but ult makes it happen. There's the shutdown. Oh! He still kills one, but a 2-for-1 in favor of DRX. From Kingin, heroics to dive into a fog of war brush. Get a 2v1. They kill both carries.
On the push here, going to be looking to see how much they can take down. They only have the one wave pushing right now, though. They're actually going to lose a tower in bot lane, so not going to try to bounce there.
Not going to get the arrow stun. Is going now towards Grievous Wounds himself. Knows there's some healing in the opposing team. Viper, Jeje, Flandre, all doing a bit of that. So it is Ashe getting Grievous on the squad. Still going for volley poke around the wing. Looks for the engage.
Oh!
Gets the stun of the W snapback. And Scout is bailed out for just a second. A kickback of the tank might not be nearly enough. Rooted in place though. Viper does what he can, and Ignite secures the kill. Pioshek has to flash to stay alive. It is a 2-for-1 though. It is a fight. Victory for DRX.
What an ult from Pioshek, though. Had the Mad Life read there with the Sejuani ult. Nails it onto Scout. They get multiple.
Now, almost every smite has gone the way of Jeje. Is it going to happen now again? Pioshek at the front line. 3K health dives in. Claims the soul. But on the backside, Scout nearly picks off an 80 carry. But the health bar is getting so low. Scout, that is his clone. The clone drops. The jungler, though, does as well. 1-0 DRX. Barrel still holding the front line, but not a big damage threat. 1-0 in a soul is plenty good enough. DRX happy with this fight already.
And DRX, they walk away with 5 members alive and the soul. They're even able to get the kill onto JJ, so they feel confident enough to TP back in and look for the fight.
Zeka has ulti, no flash, but is it enough? It's a slow, gets a whole hell of a lot done. Berserk buys some time, flash in for the Q. Viper and Scout combine for the shutdown. Pioshek barely lives. Scout needs the rest. Able to get away from the arrow. Barrel on cooldown now.
In pocket, plus a 4,000 gold lead, so you can say it's about 8.
Yeah.
Or thereabouts.
Oh, bit of a slow. Pioshek gonna be rooted in place. They catch JJ. It's not gonna be enough for the kill. The Warthog's away, but Scout has nowhere to go. Knocked up by Ashe and shut down by Death. Thank you very much for the double kill. Both solo lanes are down. Berserk gonna mean a whole lot of nothing.
That is such a big pick. Scout, one of the biggest carries of EDG, is shut down, and DRX, they continue to turn heads. They continue to surprise the world as they're looking to bring the reigning world champions to Game 5.
He's gonna go wide. He's on the way out. I don't think there's anybody chasing down here.
I think for EDG now, your last hope has got to be a play.
A team that is consistently underrated are turning heads here at this year's World Championship.
And look at Peril trying to play in Poggy. We'll look for the arrow.
Not quite gonna land on the target, but it's gonna be up in 30 seconds from now, so get ready. That's gonna find a different stun. Freljord combo looking pretty decent there as Mako's pushed away, and the bot lane inhibitor has been laid bare and will be slain. Double inhib down. Looking for the rest of it. Now top lane has no wave, but they can cut this one and get the push to happen. The TP back in for Zeka to make this push. One that ends the game, has to burn a stopwatch, stays alive with a Jeje low. Attack again by King and Flandre, stuck in place here as well. Bailout not gonna be enough. They've killed off Scout, they've killed off Mako, they'll kill off Viper, they'll kill off everybody. And this Nexus is not gonna be saved. They're gonna take Game 4, and DRX bring us to silver screen.
Downers being down. And Sejuani ultimate. So they're going heavy for this poke lane. Most played pick all time for Deft here. Extreme comfort for him. Extreme comfort for Zeka as well.
And what I'll say is that ring rather than the Doran's shield, opting more for a little bit more damage in the trading plan. Obviously doesn't have any mana issues. See Zeka very low.
Oh, goes in! Wants the solo! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Sky replays it, might not have had Q! And Zeka gets the first blood.
I don't think Scout had the energy for it.
Out of energy.
He ran out of energy. He went for the flash follow on the Q, but he didn't have it. We gotta watch that replay again. I wanna see for sure. But I think he ran out of energy on the flash follow, and Zeka makes him pay in Game 5. It is Zeka with first blood in the 1v1 here.
Unbelievable. That was actually
He could die to
unbelievable.
this. Like, I don't know how you, I guess with the 2-on-2 they feel good enough. They're actually gonna look for Pyoshik who flash, they find the stun, follow, and Counter-Strike is there! And JJ's gonna get the kill credit.
They don't quite have the mana to overcommit, but still gets a bit of damage off.
And once again, crushing the lane outright. We got a play now on the top side there. Flash in, can he find the stun? Yes! Reinforcements!
Kill into an early Drake.
And this is huge. Yeah, they grab that dragon as well. You can see the bot lane for DRX has not really created. He should look for a gank bot, it feels like, because they saw Set20 on top side. And Lulu and Pelios are pushing, so they're going to go for it now.
Flash follow, but Dev pretty far zoned away. Here comes the jungle. Is it enough for him? Lands the Q. Ulti is a knockback. Viper buys what time he can. Goes for barrel. Can't kill him. Pyoshik's on the board. 2-2.
Good play from DRX. They recognize they need to make the cross map happen, and Viper and Mako are pushed up way too far without having proper jungle support. They definitely can.
Misses. Stun might be enough. Flashing away from it. Looks in for some damage on a depth, but he flashed just to find himself dead. Gifts away a summoner spell.
That is a mad.
The objective. JJ will be spotted on this ward, but this means an easy cross map for EDG. They have the Herald. They have a wave stacking up.
A lot of reinforcements here, and JJ, he did attack the turret, so he is, of course, easily in local gold range. Shares
that 2v2. Definitely feeling really good about that. Won't be able to quite finish off the tower here, but we'll see exactly how much. Oh, he's actually staying in because the plates fell. Yeah, so it gets very weak there. After
very good here with that up 6 CS. 1-0-1 there as well. Scout gonna find his play on the top side. Fjord comes across and gets many of the markers here. Has to flash away because that ulti tick could have guaranteed the rest of it.
Because Scout interrupting his base means that Flandre has a huge amount of time here, and he should be able to secure this tower completely uncontested, meaning the EDG can equalize the gold a little bit easier.
Yeah, and that's just gonna kind of leap Flandre ahead. You know, he got that first tower gold up.
Very close to having enough gold to secure that upgrade, which means that he will have the rocket belt ready for the dragon spawning in a minute.
Here comes the dive on in. Wants to find Auto, gets the first stun. Nearly a kill and a scout. Needs to get the shot. Oh! You got it!
We'll just see now. It's EDG moving into the river, trying to grab their second dragon here. Peril does have the tether onto Flandre.
Flandre could be taking a lot of damage here. Puts the ulti down, but still loses half his health bar. Nearly drops stones back to his team. You can see how much damage DRX can put down. And Kingen is here. Lulu ult required. He can't quite find his way in.
Scout the team. Scout on the flank.
Has the ulti still. No flash, but that might not matter. 9,000 on the Drake. One apiece so far. Flandre leading the charge. Yeah. No ulti there either. Scout wants to jump in. Gets hit with the stun. Looks for depth. Misses a shuriken. But they're going to find the damage. The rest of the squad dives on in. Scout no longer has the invisibility, but they found the stun and a Kingen. Will it be enough, though? In goes Flandre. Buys some time. But it's Pyoshik going for everything that he possibly can.
The resets!
The resets. And he's gonna do it all. Death may not get the kills, but his teammates are here to back him up. Flandre left alone. He's certain to fall, certain to die, and you can hear this crowd cheer for DRX.
EDG is wiped off the map. DRX are looking to make the reverse sweep happen, and even though Def lost his life, it is Zeka and Pyoshik that come up clutch. Exquisite performance in the fight allows them to shut EDG down. They will take the mid tower, they will take the Drake, and they are looking to make history.
Succeed in the way that they would a Gen G or a T1, but DRX are showing they are a force to be reckoned with here.
For sure, and the growth, the incredible growth that they've made in the short time of this tournament has just been spectacular to watch. So many players stepping up, question marks surrounding Zeka. Well, what are you going to do if he doesn't get his champions? Well, what are you going to do when he does? The man looks incredible. And DRX are looking to continue this aggression.
Pretty good here. Steals the call. Yolt finds the stun. R2 isn't going to land. A flash. It's early from Scout.
To go and do it to him. JJ now face-checking barrel.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of pain for Sejuani. Has ulted up by the Fiora. Getting the last of the marks. Thank you for the heals. And it's going to be now actually immune to the stun there as well. Can't really move around. Takes the kill. King inside. 2-0-3. Flandre forced to run out now.
Oh, not again.
Number 4 in a row. Zeka 6-1-2.
The man is just better. Zeka!
Incredible performance. He'll knock down the tier 2 as well. And he's closing in on that third item.
In his 2 years in the LPL.
And it's the single biggest difference in the match.
It is just incredible to watch here, and EDG feels like just falling apart a bit now, but Zeka's going in!
Looking for the fight. He's got Scout's number, but is it going to be too much? Has to for the stopwatch. Will he have safety? Will he have the team? Flashes back out. Stun's not going to land. A little bit of damage from Viper. Drake is alive. They find the stun. Ult out for Pyosik. Stays alive himself. Scout waiting the fog, waiting in his own shroud. He will get rid of the control ward if they get river control.
That Mikhail's from Barrel was huge. He just completed it, was able to Mikhail's the Sejuani ultimate off of Pyosik there, keeping him alive, and Kingen now threatening the flank.
They see him.
What are they gonna do? Can Viper do enough? Can Scout do enough? Ulti still saved on the Akali. Spots Barrel. That's the root. That's going to be enough damage. Follows the E on in. Can he find the kill? Gets it. Scout's on the board. 4-12, but is it enough? King is still on the wide. On the side. Going to spot out Scout. Decent damage. Can blast plant bed over, but keep in mind, Scout has no way to heal back up.
He needs to go back to base. He does have the teleport, and he can rejoin the fight.
Exactly, he's got a TP back, and they have the Warmogs on JJ, so he's healing it right back up. EDG taking a commanding position in this area. Kingen is spotted, but Flandre's gonna mark him here.
Kingen riposed a bit early, Q's back away, so gets a blue buff. TP coming back in now. Jungler still alive. It is not Soul, but the stacks certainly matter. Claims it. Def pushed out. No Shuriken to land. But now they're zoned out of the fight, and there is no play to be had. Down 7,000. EDG to find out what they can do about this one. 8,000 health. And the poke is going to be pretty massive out of Deft right here. Steals Sejuani ult to find the engage. Bot lane turret already dropped. Flounder was given so many resources and yet cannot keep up against Kingen. Burned his own ulti. Now there is a TP up for Flandre. He's going to walk back to the base, get his mana bar back in. Not find too much more. Ooh, a chance. They're gonna find the stolen stun. Is it enough for the kill? Trying to live as long as he can. True shot, Barrage hits 3. Mako nearly dead. Def finds the kill, and Scout could be next. Viper! Away, but Viper is damaged. TP's coming back in to reinforce the Baron play. 5,000 health. Jeje doesn't see it. And still getting put lower and lower. 2,100, they find the stun. They keep the jungler out, and it's Def. Who else? Who claims the Baron? Kingen holds the front line. They're trying to find that kill on a Fiora. Mikhail's flash, triple stun, but not a single man dies. Pyosik can't find the kill. Zeka has the Zodiacs, and Zeka's will die. DRX desperate for anti.
For a Zeal on top. I believe that was a 900 gold shutdown that he was able to pick up. That is massive, but it's still DRX.
Def, I've seen it before, does not get the kill, but Def can no longer fight this one.
Oh my word, Viper just looked DRX in the eye and said, you will not.
Has flash, it would be so risky to go for it. And Kingen just pushing on the side here has the potentially get a little bit of vision.
Oh, they're playing for the vision play. Blue trinkets are all the way down. They don't know they're all mid. They don't know they're all mid. And that's a polymorph. Repose, not possible. Deft has a flash, and he'll stay safe. But without a top laner, how do you fight as DRX?
A massive pick onto Kingen. He does have the TP, but he does have 50 seconds on the death timer. EDG now setting up for the dragon. Let's see if Def can land the poke to potentially be a game changer.
Spam Q's goes ulti back up, 4K health, should be a clean smite. Whoa, it's gone! Pyosik gets the Ocean Soul! DRX don't need a top laner, they got a summoner spell. Viper attack, stays alive, double stun, Def will not fall! Zeka will not allow it! Going with the quadra kill in his first ever World Championship! And on his back, he lifts the world. He lifts DRX, and New York erupts as DRX march for the Nexus.
Zeka takes the Quadra, and he claims his rightful place in the World Championship semifinals.
2,942 days ago, Deft won a World's quarterfinal, and today